Guys, it took some creativity, but we are here right now with the Dragon Ball Heroes team, minus Trunks and Mai. So, how did we make this team work? Well, I can barely ever find anyone who runs a Dragon Ball Super lead. In fact, I think I'm going to change my lead right now, just so that I'm not a hypocrite. Perfect. So, I can barely find anyone who runs the team. So, I had to use Future Trunks. So, this Goku, Dragon Ball Hero category, 100% all stats plus 3 key, but also for super types, which would lead us here. Time Traveler, 4 key, and all these guys are Time Travelers. So, we're going to be getting 7 key. We're going to go into the Namek STR Goku event, one of the hardest events. One of the hardest Dokkan events, actually, in the game. And I'm pretty excited. Who's going to be the MVP? I know it's going to be my boy, Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Goku. But we also have a surprise for you. It's going to be Gotenks and Gohanks. These guys are supposed to run on opposite... they're supposed to run opposite of each other. So what I'm going to do is we're going to check here. I want to show you why this Goku's the MVP. He guards against all attacks, has 100% defense, and with the team that we have now has 35% damage reduction. You'd have to have a hammer to beat this guy up. And Gotenks, Xeno. He gets an additional 20% attack and defense up to 80 with super attack performed. Whatever. That's going to put him up to 150. That's great. But he launches an additional super attack when the target is stunned. Let's check. Was it? Super attack is sealed. And then we see Gohanks, who's going to be doing the same gig, but he launches a super attack when the enemy is in the attack down status. This Gohanks seals super attacks. This Gotenks lowers attack and defense. These guys are supposed to be run opposite from one another in order to get in order to just have great control over the board. Now, I'm really upset. I'm going to let Gotenks take the first hit, because I want to show you guys how impressive the Super Saiyan 3, how impressive he attacks. And then we have the Great Saiyaman 3. He's rock solid. We'll talk about him next time he comes on rotation, because there's a lot going on with this team. And I know what you're thinking. We've already seen all of this. And my question is, if we have a team this strong, how come we don't have any leads? Also, I forgot Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Goku stuns. Forgive me for that, please. Okay, and now we have Fu. I'm going to put Trunks off rotation, not because of his type, but just because he's not really the one who I want in this game. So, how's Fu's defense? Fu gains when performing a super attack, and he can get up to 4 key, and has the chance to evade enemy attack up to 40% per time traveler on team. So, I'm going to put Fu. Let's see how good his percentage is, okay? Normally I wouldn't do this, but we do have to test out Fu's evasion capabilities. Also, Gotenks hasn't gotten a super attack. Gohanks will not get a super attack. So we're going to have to wait till the next turn to really... Oh, Goku's still stunned. But we're going to have to wait till the next turn before we start doing their back and forth dance. And Fu's going to hit with 150. It's pretty low. I'm not going to lie. I find it quite low, 500,000 for a 150% stat boost. So we're going to check him out. He's only at 55%, but I'm pretty sure he has 10 attack. So his output was absolutely nothing. Sealess is nice. Now, here's the thing with Sealess. He's definitely an A-list Dokkan unit. Sealess raises attack and defense when performing a super attack. Now, and he's also a support type unit for the beginning stages until he's forced to transform like Android 13. Now, I haven't seen Fu defend as well as Silas, especially Silas when he transforms, because when Silas transforms, he has attack and defense already and then gains an additional 120. So Silas is amazing at blocking, more than Fu, but I couldn't tell you why, to be honest. I'd like to tell you why, but I just don't know why. Fu seems very unimpressive to me as a unit. I personally only keep Fu on for his leadership skill, but he's an interesting enough card to have for this showcase. I was thinking maybe Xeno Super Saiyan 3. Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, but I just didn't see him being as interesting, especially with this Goku on the team, because Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Vegeta is more focused on critting, more focused on getting attacks out, and right now I just want to show how absolutely OP this Super Saiyan 3 Goku is. So Silas double attacked. Now I'm not sure if that would go to raise his attack and defense, like it would a passive, right? Greatly stacks attack and defense for one turn. That's a good question. Okay, so we can't seal this Goku. So he's useless. We should have picked a different Dokkan event to get this all going. But I do want him here. Now the Great Saiyaman 3. This is fantastic. So he actually gets a percentage boost of defense and attack for every time traveler on the team. He gets 17 defense and attack plus a 3 crit percent chance. Problem is defense minus 30% same turn after receiving an attack. But that's only once. And if you think I have more than 2 time travelers on the team, because it counts him as well. I have more than one time traveler on the team. He still has a decent amount of defense. It's not going to be like a Super Saiyan 3 Broly thing, where he's not going to have any defense. We're going to put Fu here. I want to see how he tanks after a super attack. Regardless, as I was saying, he still has a very nice defensive number. We're going to check right now, actually. So he has 67. Not that nice. If it drops 30%, what's that? 20 points, so it'll be at 40,000. Defense isn't his best thing. His best thing is that he's a counter unit, much like a Vegito card. Oh, perfect. Super attack, super attack. We're dead here. No. Yes. But that was my fault, because I didn't use Sensu Beam. So we are going to just take a second here. Alright guys, we're back. So yes, I died on a Dokkan event. That stinks, but it happens. So I wanted to show you, I wasn't able to find another time traveling Trunks lead. So this is why his stats are so bad. Of course, he hasn't gotten any of the attack or defense boosts, but his defense rests at 6,000. I had to change team, though. Back to my last point. So since we couldn't have him as rotation because he only helps Super STR, we have 2 LR Goku Blacks, or Zamasu's and Goku's bodies. We lose 20% buff to stats and we lose 1 key, but that's okay. We're back in the video. We took out Go Tanks and Go Hanks. We're going to do a different video on that. And he's pretty much the newest guy that we have to show. He disables enemies' guards, plus an additional attack and defense and chance of performing crit, 7% per, up to 35, plus an additional 50% attack on super attack. So him and Goku have the 100%, have the 50% increase, and also a 35, up to 35% increase, but on different things. Goku's damage reduction, and Goku also has the guards all attacks, where Vegeta cuts through the enemy's guard, and he's also up to 35%. So he has 135 attack plus 35% chance to crit, which is nice. It's kind of like our guy here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's 5 times 7? That's 35. 5 times 7 is 35. So let's do 5 times 3. So he has a 15% chance to crit. So Vegeta's definitely a lot more impressive. And Vegeta's impressive, no doubt about it. The only thing about Great Saiyaman 3 is that he's also a counter unit. That was one of the biggest draws. It's actually one of the reasons why I wanted to get him. Same with Silas. Silas was such a great defensive unit. One of the... Oh, okay. We're getting super attacked again. I was hoping it'd be in the last slot. Oh, there's my cat. Okay. So, yeah. We lowered defense. Goku's still going to hit like a freight train, though. I would say 800. No. Goku's not going to hit like a freight train because I forgot what event we were on. This is the Namek Goku. Again, I would say, if not the first, the second hardest Dokkan event that we have in the game. Also, that look that Silas gave kind of reminded me of Moro. So, I'm going to put Silas here in the back. I'll put... It would be best to put Zamasu in the front. Then Great Saiyaman 3 here. So we have a 60% boost right now for Silas. That's no defense at all. But we're going to be getting an extra 120%. So maybe Silas would benefit from having a +5 defense bronze item equipment. Because him and Fu need to have a higher base defense if their special increases upon super attack are going to be anything special. Okay. And we got double attack. One's a crit. Now Silas, he has a 1.2 mil attack stat. He got half. Look at that. Double, triple, double digits. Goku Fury explodes. I could understand why he's so upset. Okay. So, now we're going to be... This kind of stinks, but there's nothing we can do. So, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, he's going to cut right through his guard. He's going to have a 35% chance to crit. I'm excited. Fu, he's going to be able to defend well enough, right? If Fu gets super attacked, we have 100k left. We'll use a Senzu Bean. Vegeta's only downfall is that I haven't raised his super attack high enough. And that is not his fault at all. Okay, and Fu's going to hit, again, nothing. I think we're going to live this. I think we'll survive this. No, we're dead. We're dead. Okay. Here's what we're going to do, guys. This Dokkan event kills me. Let's see. Do we have any... Dragon Ball Heroes. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go Super STR. We're going to grab Trunks and Mai. We're going to go to Time Travelers. They're all on Time Travelers, too. So, I'm really confused with the boost that they got. We're putting Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And let's see who else we have. Not Zamasu. we're putting Sealess for sure. If we want to, you know what? We need this Trunks. We're skipping out Fu. I'm pretty sure we can lower attack. I did not upgrade him yet. But I'll still take Cumber. And I don't want that Vegeta. No offense, Vegeta. Toa. Toa is going to be a great... maybe not a great support. Not the way I treated her. What about Ames? No. We'd have to go with our boy here. And let's do Vegeta. Vegeta's an amazing defensive stacking unit. So, let's go. I have high hopes. We'll have to treat this one like the Legendary Goku event. Like it is. Okay, so... we're gonna... I have high hopes on this one. Because we have Trunks. Trunks is gonna be a great little buddy for us here. Okay. So, we start off with Trunks Mai, Cumber, and we also have Trunks. Perfect. So, Cumber's special. He only lowers when he's attacked. So, I'm going to want him on rotation with Sealess. I think that's good because he's also an extreme type buff. 5. 5's good. Here we are. I want to get every attack I can off with Super Saiyan 3 Trunks. He's an amazing defensive unit. Although he only stacks for 9 turns, he can get up to the 285 region without difficulty. Double digits on a super attack. It's still a super attack. Okay. These guys are going to be good too. Although they're not going to have the high dodge chance, they're still going to be having their max defense and their max attack because the whole team is time travelers. Perfect. And you know what? That 400,000 was a type disadvantage. Huh. Crazy. Okay, so what we're going to do, we have to make sure that Vegeta supers. And I forgot that we needed Sealess on rotation. Goku can float. Goku has nowhere to go. But the Goku who we're fighting right now is still stunned. So we're all good there. That's going to help Vegeta a lot. We're going to stack his defense. Perfect. I think we picked the right team right now. No Gohanks, no Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, no Gotenks. Now, these two are going to be on rotation together because this Great Saiyaman 4 is a super class buff. So, he's going to increase plus 2 ki, plus 30% defense, and he's going to stack attack and defense. So, what are we at right now? We are at nothing, but that's okay because, we're going to put Trunks here. Trunks is going to take this. Trunks is going to tank this. Perfect. And then Bob's your uncle. We don't even need to super attack with these guys. Least amount of super attacks on people who don't need super attacks, the more defense I will have when it comes to crunch time. Because this Goku has beaten me twice. Twice. A Dokkan event. Beaten me twice. See, the problem when you have rainbowed units is that you don't run into the same problem as people who have the 55% units. So, it really, this Dokkan event is hard for the truth. It's also that much harder for everyone else. Okay, so Sealess is right now a support type. He's going to give time travelers 20% attack, and he's going to be giving artificial life forms 20% attack. So he's getting 140 right now attack and then 100 defense. But it's not on the board yet. And then let's see Cumber actually, because Cumber's a... So he only gets 70. And that's when he's attacking and defending. And only when he attacks do the extreme type allies get their attack and defense boost. And when he's attacked, so what we want to keep it like this, really. And one more time, I'm sorry, we're at 84. I speculate that we're going to be at 100k for Vegeta, especially because he has no links right now. So we're going to be at 100k defense by next time that we see Vegeta roll around. So Cumber is going to lower Goku's attack and defense. That's great. And now he's going to raise attack and defense for Silas. Silas, now I don't know about this. I'm going to have to double check about that. If Silas is at a 180 or if Silas is at 160% attack. Regardless, Silas is crushing it. Much like my boy Gary Vaynerchuk. I love that. I love when people say Gary V is crushing it. I think that's the title of his book. So I was wrong, and I was wrong because Vegeta never got to super attack. So next time Vegeta super attacks, mark my words, he's going to be getting that sweet 100k defense. And what's this Goku at? Ridiculous. 59k. Guard activate. He's better than Janemba. He is a better defensive unit than Janemba, this Goku. This is good. Trunks is at a super high defense. This isn't going to touch him. 67. 67 points of damage. Oh my lord. Okay. So that's great damage for us right now. Trunks, even if he was just a defensive unit, he's doing great right now. And Trunks' defense has gone up, right? 30 points because of Great Saiyaman 4. Is he gonna do a mill? He's not gonna do a mill. 230. 320. I have dyslexia. Also, I saw it in the future. Okay. So that Silas looks a lot like Moro. Okay, so Silas does have defense right now. Better defense than Cumber. This Goku can have his attack and defense lowered. So we're gonna wing and a prayer it. I know it's dumb. I'm looking at it and I know it's dumb. But let's see what we can do. Attack and defense lowered. We're good. We're good. And we're deep good too. We're gonna have to use Sensu Bean after this. But the attack boost and defense boost that we got for Silas, maybe double. I don't know. I love when this Cumber has an additional super attack. 1.5. That's his attack stat with Cumber. 1.5. He did more than AGL Trunks. Of course, he has a higher attack stat than AGL Trunks. Or percentage boost. Okay, and Trunks and Mai are at full passive. Oh my lord, this is going to take forever. Maybe this team just isn't good in this event. That could be it. Okay, so Vegeta's at what? Vegeta's at 96. And that's because of this guy here. But Vegeta is also a support type unit. That's the crazy thing. They're units and then they're also support type units. So he gives Vegeta family 30 attack, 30 defense, and 2 ki. Amazing. Amazing. And look at that defensive stat. Okay, so we're going to do this. What's their defense at right now? Call me Carson. But no, you know what? I'm going to use a Sensu Bean. It's not worth getting out for the third time. Just to brag. Perfect. I don't think that we're going to take any damage, but if a super attack happens on Great Saiyaman 4, we would be screwed. Nice. Well, additional attack that does nothing. This isn't amazing. Oh, okay, so we really didn't need the Sensu Bean. This Goku really is amazing. This whole event. Now that I'm in it, now that I'm deep in it with this team, I gotta say, it is harder than physical Beerus. Very hard. Okay. So we're definitely at 100k defense right now. So we're going to be able to just tank everything. So yeah, we lost a bar of health. That's nothing to laugh at. Okay. Cumber has a higher attack stat. That's hilarious. So I'm going to put Cumber off rotation now. Just because Cumber is more of a liability than anything right now. Right now. You ever notice when you say one word 10 times? Definitely sticks out like a right now sore thumb. Okay, 3.4, 3.5, 2.6. Oh, 2.6. That'd be 3.7 damage output. Attack per turn. That's not bad. Okay, so we didn't get that 20% attack boost from Cumber, which is okay. Cumber has to live, but I also didn't see a super attack yet, so that's not okay. Good. This is lower attack, lower defense. Where's the attack? Up here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about lowered attack. So what is our stacker at? Nothing too great. Nothing too hot. But we'll get an ultra super attack with Trunks and Mai. That might help turn the tides in our favor. Perfect. 3.7. I so hope we don't get super attacked on. And he dodged! People always say it's stupid to give a stacking unit dodge. No, it's not even stupid to give a counter unit dodge. Because if they dodge, they still attack. It's a lot better than getting attacked. Because we would have lost there. Okay, these two unfortunately are the MVP. Let us... Yeah, we don't need damage reduction. Let's check Vegeta. Vegeta's at 100k, and that is without any support types besides himself. That's not bad. That's what we're looking for here. This Goku is going to be doing a Dokkan attack, and that is my cat. Perfect. Come here, kitty. Okay, so we did very well right there. And now we have a Dokkan attack coming up. Dokkan mode 1, 2, 3. Perfect. We only missed one. Okay. So let's see where we're at. We're going to be hitting a 600. 680. Very nice. Perfect. And Silas is going to be hitting a massively large attack. Perfect. This team's amazing, and that's one of the problems. When you don't have a leader on, then you're just stuck not being able to use some of these great units. And not using these units is just an absolute shame because they were built just to be loved. The idea of having a unit that is self-sufficient and also helps with being a support type unit, kind of like Cooler, kind of like in Gohan, kind of like, oh, this is going to do nothing, double digits. Android 13, these are all units that are self-sufficient and they're also support type units. the idea of not being able to use one of those cards is ridiculous because they're supposed to be used. I believe every support type unit has a place on a team, and these types of support type units definitely have more than solidified their place in the team. Look at Cumber. Cumber has in his in his passive, he has the same boost that Bojack has in his. Oh, are we gonna die? He has the same boost that Bojack does on his, but you don't even need the ultra super attack. Oh wow, we survived. You don't even need the ultra super attack with Cumber, right? You just need to get a super attack off. You're gonna give attack and defense to the whole rotation, and when he gets hit, he lowers attack and defense for the enemy. But let's check. I don't know what teams to put him on. We have Time Traveler, sure. Dragon Ball Hero, and Pure Saiyans. He could go on Pure Saiyans. He would thrive in Pure Saiyans. But, I mean, there's no but. He would thrive in Pure Saiyans. But that's not enough teams. I don't know what other category you can put him on. Personally, I would say he could be on Transformation Boost. Maybe not full power, but he did break the Straight Jacket, so he could be put on full power. He could put on Inhuman Deeds for sure. There's a million different teams that we can get, actually, now that I think about it. Time Traveler. Realm of Gods. If Jiren's on Realm of Gods, then Cumber can be on Realm of Gods. Because he fights gods. He plays with Fu. I wonder if Fu is in Realm of Gods. Let me just check. Fu's not on team right now, but we're just going to check if Fu is. So, right here. Because if Fu's not on Realm of God, then, or Realm of God, sorry, then that's also a big miss. I may not be a particular fan of Fu, as you can hear in this video, but let's see. Fu should still be on Realm of Gods. He's related to Mira and Toa. And Toa is a god, if not anything. No, so he is not on Realm of Gods. Let's just see if Agio Toa. They're as much as gods as the Kais are. Or they're at least enemies of the Kai. Yeah. I wonder if Toa is a god. Is Deborah a god? King of the Demon Realm. He's definitely King of the Demon Realm. And he definitely fights the Kais and at least Dragon Ball Heroes. I don't know. I really don't know. Regardless, Cumber should be on Realm of Gods. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Vegito. He deserves it. He's earned it. Guys, we've been in this video for over 20 minutes, okay? I just want to thank you for your patience if you made it even close to this part. Next time, we'll just beat it the first time around. And the next video we're going to do is Go Tanks and Go Hanks. Thank you for watching. Oh, also subscribe. Thank you.